Hey everyone, Dylan here for a video today. I've kind of changed my recording location to my living room, and I'm no longer, recording from where I normally was. So in today's video, hopefully you can hear me alright, I am going to be doing a video on how I played some of Pokemon Soul Silver on the DS. In this case, the 3DS is what I used it with. I will only be able to explain things for the most part because actually recording a 3DS and me doing things is a bit difficult, so it's not really a good thing to try to do. There's no real way for me to really record it. I will have something to show you, but as an example for something, but otherwise it's just not good. So, but as a blind person, right, it's really hard for me to play video games, and there are three specific things that I utilize to be able to play through Pokemon Soul Silver, which is a remake of Pokemon Gold and Silver from the Game Boy Color. And I just love airplanes, don't you? But whatever. So, pretty much, anyways, I played video games before I went blind, and I played pretty much all the Pokemon games up to like Sun and Moon. And I don't know. I know many people probably won't care about this video, and that's okay. But I figured I'd just talk about it anyways. And Pokemon Gold and Pokemon Silver were my favorite games. They're the second gen. And the remakes, I played a good bit as well. Not as much, but so, the first thing that let me play some of it, and before I made this video, I was seeing how far can I play this game until I need help from my wife. And for anyone who knows about Pokemon Gold and Silver, or Pokemon Soul Silver, which is the one I was playing, there are, you go through towns and gyms. I was able to get to the 5th town all on my own. I was able to get to the 5th town, which is a Goldenrod, and get to the 3rd gym. And I finally needed help getting to the gym leader because the gym was basically like a maze, but also it had like raised like areas where you could walk upstairs and stuff from my memory of it. And I did my very best to try to do it, and I got through. She told me, my wife said, I was pretty close to getting it, so had I maybe fumbled around probably endlessly, maybe I probably would have eventually found it, but I eventually gave up and asked her to find the gym leader. So that was the point that I had gotten up to where I, had to ask for help, but it was a really small thing, right? Otherwise. So the reason why this is, though, and I probably would have had a harder time being blind, is because, like I said, I played these games the most out of all the Pokemon games. I played Gold and Silver so much, and I love them, and I knew it inside and out. Now, Pokemon Soul Silver and Heart Gold, the remakes, they're similar, but they do have some differences, and so they are a little harder to navigate, and it's also been like 3 years since I've played them. So, but I still have the basic, a vague knowledge of it to help me get through things. So I think that's really helped. That's like number one. But another second thing that helps is in the Pokemon games, there is a noise when like you're moving the character, when you hit walls, there's a sound. It's like a bouncing sound, like boom, 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 like something like that. That when you're hitting a wall, it has a sound. And just sound design in general, there's a lot of sound cues. Like when you walk into buildings, like the music, there will be a sound effect when you're walking into a building. The music will change when you are switching from different areas. Of course, there will be battle music. When you go to save, it has a sound effect for it saving. The Pokemon's move sounds. On the left channel, like the left side, it'll like have when your Pokemon's like attacking or being attacked. And on the right, where the right Pokemon is, like the Pokemon you're fighting, you'll hear when it's getting attacked. or when it's doing a move. So the sound design is really good. And so that helps a lot, but also with the moving, like I said, there's a sound effect when you're hitting that tells you when you're hitting a wall. And so with that, you just keep listening. And I'll actually, somewhere around here, I'll put a clip in of me trying to illustrate it. I don't know how well I'll be able to film it, but hopefully you'll hear it and just get the idea. So I'll try to fit that in like right here. Okay, so this is like kind of the demonstration of the sounds, like hitting walls and stuff. I'm gonna try to show this. This is, you can kind of understand now why I couldn't actually film this and show me playing this, but I'm gonna shut up and you can at least hear it, at least if I'm not filming it correctly. So, as you hopefully saw or heard, the sound design is really good. You know, going into the Pokemon Center and out, there's a sound of, like, the music changes. There's a sound effect for going through the door. You heard, hopefully, the bumping noise. Maybe I'll, like, try to raise that in sound to hopefully maybe hear it. Because, like I said, the music's kind of loud in this game and it overshadows the sound effects a little bit. That's the only downside, but, yeah, so that's kind of one little demonstration on how I play this game with just the sound. So yeah. Okay. But yeah, so what, like, I will do is I'll, like, just keep listening for that sound, and, you know, when I keep, I'll, you know, hit all the directions that I want, and keep just, like, you know, like, being up against the walls and stuff until I get to where I need to be, and then until I, you know, hear that I'm actually walking. You can also hear yourself walking and footsteps and stuff in this one particularly, so it adds even more to it being a remake. The one problem with Pokemon Soul Silver is that there's no volume options, really, so you can't up the sound effects, and I've had real trouble with, like, hearing the bounce sound effect of me hitting walls over the music. It's been really difficult in some instances, so that's kind of hard, but that's kind of the second thing, like sound design and stuff. So the third reason why I was able to play some of Pokemon, and I'm still playing it now, of course, I'll probably need Sierra's help at different points, but I still plan on trying to play it as much as I can without assistance, but yeah. So the third thing that helps me play this game, and it would not be possible, and I'm sure you've been wondering at this point, like, well, you can't see the menus. You can't possibly have every menu memorized, and you are correct. I do not. At best, I kind of have the main menu, like where your Pokemon, your items, the save button options, different stuff like that. I have that memorized, but I had to memorize it. But yeah, the biggest thing in video games, probably the first biggest brick wall, is menus. Like, a menu needs to be screen read in video games, and because obviously, if you can't even get through the first main menu, you can't even start the game. So, so it's like one of the biggest brick walls. Well, I will be doing another video on this, but there is an app called Envision AI, and it lets you take your phone, and I'm going to be doing a dedicated video about this app, and it lets you scan text, basically, and it reads it back to you. So I'll do that and read the menus. It's still a little difficult because, of course, it can't tell me what actually thing I'm on with the cursor, but it can tell me the whole menu, and, like, so it lets me work through it that way. So those are kind of the three ways how I am able to play through some of Pokemon. I'm gonna try to play other games too. My RPGs and JRPGs are my favorite type of games, and they're the ones, like, turn-based ones are where this is gonna come in most helpful to me playing. But you know, the future's looking pretty bright. you know, no pun intended there, for games being more accessible. So hopefully we won't have to do all this gymnastics to just try to play some games, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's kind of it for how I've played some of Pokemon Soul Silver Being Blind. You know, like I said, number one is I know the games very well. Number two, the sound design is really good and it has a lot of sound cues that you can use to navigate and all that. And then number three, an app that lets you scan. You can scan text on your screen, and then like yeah, and then you just kind of, and a lot of trial and error, and patience, because it could take a long time for me to navigate an area depending, and so yeah, so it's a lot of patience, but I've been happy that I've been able to do it a little bit. So I know this video may not interest many people, but I found it interesting and thought I'd talk about it. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Like the video if you liked it, you know, give it a big old thumbs up, and then subscribe if you want more content like this and all that good stuff. I appreciate you guys. Comment down below if you have any questions or anything like that. And yeah, that has been it for me. Thank you guys for watching and thank you guys for listening. I will see you in the next video.